Stop thinking you need a tech degree or years of experience to monetize what you already know and build your own online business. I used to spend hours researching, doubting myself, looking at other people on social media, what they're doing, how they're doing it, and all of that took the focus off of me and slowed down my progress. And I don't want that for you. I want you to be able to hone in on your existing skills, your knowledge, so that you can monetize your expertise and grow your own online business with the power of AI. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how you can identify your genius and turn that into a profitable online business. After 20 years in corporate, coaching other women in their careers and also in their business, I was burnt out and I was ready to quit. But then AI changed all of that for me. Now I'm able to help my clients save 20 plus hours a week, hit their revenue goals, automate their business workflows, all without burnout and tech overwhelm. So let me reintroduce myself. My name is Nicole McCain, and I'm an AI strategist and business coach who helps solopreneurs and business owners learn how to make money with AI and scale faster. So let's dive into how you can carve out your business model and your differentiation and create a path that is just for you. So in a previous video, I walked you through my digital roadmap AI expertise and niche navigator. This helps you to uncover your hidden skills, define your niche, your ideal client, and craft compelling offers. I'm going to share this GPT with you so you can go through it and you can identify what makes you unique. From there, what can you offer to your ideal client to help them solve a pain point? And that solution is what we want to build on and then create an irresistible offer. And those are the key foundations when you're starting a business. You really want to map your expertise and your solution to your ideal client pain point. So thank goodness when I started, I had a great coach and I was in a great program that walked me through these steps. And I was able to look back at my own experience coaching women. And from there, I knew that I wanted a business that gave me more freedom and more time in my calendar. I just didn't want to coach one-on-one. I wanted to be able to get back time and not be so burnt out. So I crafted my program and my framework around my core manifesto beliefs. So my core beliefs are: hustle is not a strategy, busy is not a badge of honor, and we believe legacy isn't built from burnout, it's built from bold decisions and clean systems. So I want you to craft out your own manifesto beliefs about your business and what you want. And that will help you to get clarity so that when you start doing something in your business that is not related to your manifesto, you can quickly look back on that and then determine whether or not what the activity you're doing or pursuing is part of your core beliefs. In the expertise and niche navigator, I'm going to just go through some exercises here. It already knows me because I have ChatGPT trained on my brand, so my output will be different from yours, but feel free to use this custom GPT. I'll link it below, and then you can start your journey of identifying your hidden genius, your expertise, the solutions that you can bring to your ideal clients, your business model, and your brand manifesto beliefs. So since ChatGPT already knows me, I'm just going to go in and give it a prompt, and you could use this prompt too, and I'll tell it based on what you already know about me. But what I want you to do is feed it your own documents about your business, who you serve, what your hidden expertise is, what your skill sets are, and the solutions that you want to bring to the market. So here is the full prompt. You're an elite AI strategy consultant who has scaled multiple seven-figure online coaching businesses. Based on what you know about me, create my core brand manifesto and beliefs. And then I'll tell it the output. I'll tell it to create a detailed summary and bullet points and a plan that can help me to stick to my core beliefs in business. You can start with something like that, or you can ask ChatGPT to improve the prompt. But I just want to show you and give you some guidance on how you can approach this. So now you can see it's crafting out based on my core brand manifesto, what it already knows about me. It's crafting out my mission statement. It's giving me my core beliefs, and it's crafting out my promise, which is I help ambitious women reclaim their time, own their genius, and build high profit, low stress businesses that change lives, starting with their own. And now it's also given me a detailed brand summary. So my positioning, my voice and tone, my hero's journey, my unique edge, and then it's given me a plan to stick to my core beliefs, whether it's in my daily ritual, whether it's in my content or my decision-making process. It's helping me to craft that plan so that I embed my core beliefs in every decision I make and in everything I do in my business. So remember that your brand beliefs manifesto isn't just marketing, it's the foundation of a category defining business that stands for something that's bigger than just service or products. And like I said before, this is what helps me to stay grounded when I feel like I want to be doing so many different things and I want to go in this direction and that direction. And then I started something that I'm like, wait, I don't want my business or my life or my calendar to look like this. Let me go back to my core brand manifesto beliefs and ensure that I'm sticking to that. And that's why I don't do cold calling. I don't do cold DMs. I don't want to do sales pitches. I don't want to be a bro marketer. I want to build a business that gives me time back to spend with my 2 girls and my husband, and gives me more time that I can connect with my students and being able to learn more about their business, their journey, and being able to spend that time in helping them accelerate their success. So the second thing that has really helped me to hone in on my business, my messaging, is crafting out my proprietary methodology and framework. So I created this custom GPT that I'll also share with you, and it's my framework clarity toolkit. It'll help you to extract your unique approach, your methodology, your intellectual edge, and turn it into a branded framework that positions you as the go-to expert. Now, having a framework is so important in differentiating yourself from others that are in the same market as you. Someone that is doing the same thing as you, has the same messaging, may not have your unique framework. So this is why they will not have your unique framework and methodology of doing something. So when an ideal client sees that you have a framework that is detailed and structured, and it will take them on a certain path, and it speaks to their pain point and the outcome that they want, they'll be more inclined to go with you than someone else who doesn't have a strong framework. So use this custom GPT and just go in and prompt it right here to help you identify your unique framework. So you can feed it information about what the exercises we just did, about your expertise, your hidden skills, your ideal client, and your offer or your program that you want to achieve. There are 3 questions that you can answer: who your target audience is, what their problem and desired outcome is, and what is going to be your unique approach. What do you do differently than others in your space that consistently get results from your client? So once you have that, then the GPT will map out your branded pillars and your process into a scalable framework. You can package this as your premium intellectual property, your core differentiator. So I'll just answer those 3 questions. Number 1, my target audience are coaches, solopreneurs, and marketers. Number 2, they're bogged down in manual work and they want to be able to scale with the power of AI. And number 3, I take them through my roadmap framework to give them clarity and build a scalable business model. So once you answer those 3 questions, you're going to get your own results that are different from mine. So now this will take you through the 3 natural stages of your framework. You can keep going through this and it'll give you your pillars, your unique twists, what makes you different, and then you could wrap it up with a strong framework name. So as I've gone through the questions and the process here in this GPT, it's given me some framework name options to highlight the outcomes that my clients get when they work with me. So here you can see I have one that's called the Clarity to Scale method, the Automate to Ascend framework, the Flow Freedom framework, the Revenue Engine method. And then here, if I want to, I can tell ChatGPT to use noun verb for clarity and power. And then I could ask it to give me some framework suggestions that are acronyms. So when you have an acronym in your framework name, it's just easier for people to remember. So you can ask it to give you those different options and figure out what will work best in explaining the transformation that you're going to give them by using that framework. So you can see here it's giving me some acronym name ideas like the SCALE method, systemize, clarify, automate, leverage, expand. I also like the LEAP method, leads, elevate, model, automate, process, profit. And I also like the flow framework, find leads, leverage AI, optimize model, and win revenue. And this is how I was able to craft out my own signature roadmap framework, which takes my clients through a specific journey in 8 weeks. So my roadmap framework allows them to first recognize and monetize their expertise, outline and elevate their $1 million brand, attract, convert, and dominate by crafting messaging that sells for you, develop a scalable system and map your client journey, and market your $1 million messaging, activate your network with AI-powered outreach, and prove and validate your strategy before launching. So that is my framework that I use, and that is successful to taking hundreds of women through that journey and allowing them to scale their business faster with the power of AI. So that is how I was able to launch my own successful online business by honing in on my own skills, knowledge, my journey, and my expertise, turning that into a scalable business model by crafting out and sticking to my brand beliefs manifesto and identifying and carving out my signature framework that I could use to take my clients through a specific journey, my framework which differentiates me in the marketplace and gives my client the clarity on the exact journey that they will follow. So in the next video, I'll walk you through how you can use what we've just learned and plug it into a core offer that you can sell right away. So subscribe and stay tuned for more AI strategies that will help to drive your marketing, build a solid business foundation, attract your ideal clients, and scale your business even faster. I'll see you in the next one.